This morning, Prince Harry opened up for the first time about his father, King Charles, and his cancer diagnosis in the ultimate grift to get Good Morning America to show up to cover his Invictus Games Winter Edition. We need sponsors. Oh, I hope you're sitting down because we have the full interview. Welcome to Popcorn Planet. I am Andy Signor. Now, look, I need to say something real quick. We are going to be pivoting all of our royal coverage to our royal channel, which makes sense, guys. We want to cover other stuff here on Planet, but I need to get the royal algorithm pumping over there. So please, if you like your daily royalty, if you like our royal coverage, please head on over to Popcorn Palace and subscribe. I hope we've earned it. Hit the bell for alerts so you get notified. Engage over there. We're going to be giving you lots of royal content on Popcorn Palace, but we want to report on other stories here, and I hope you'll support them here on Planet. And I know a lot of subscribers are like, Andy, please, I want to hear other stuff. I hear you. We're trying, but our algorithm here is so deep in the royals, we're going to have to take a hit for a little bit. So please, I hope you'll follow us along. Click on the videos when you see them in your feed and help us. And if you want your daily royal stuff, head on over to Popcorn Palace. Just click the little iCard. It's going to pop up there at the end. Please check it out because we got a lot of news to cover. And this is a big one with Prince Harry. Now, before I play this interview, which I'm going to play, I have to start and stop it, guys. I have to offer fair use commentary. It's important you understand something, okay? The context of this. Good Morning America gets the exclusive, and they show up because they are allowed to ask Harry about his father. And that's, to me, why this is ultimately an offensive, disrespectful grift. Harry is using that cancer diagnosis, his father's reunion, in order to get attention to his Invictus Games. And he needs attention to the Invictus Games because I'm sure this year they're trying to get sponsors and funding to make this winter edition happen. He's trying to make this seem like it's the Olympics. And we're going to talk about the Invictus Games as well. But you got to keep that in mind. This is all a PR plan. They're there a year early to show GMA the Invictus Games. Why? And they wouldn't have shown up unless they were allowed to ask about his father and the royals. Prince Harry could have put rules down saying, don't ask me about the royals, the family. This is about the Invictus Games. But you think Good Morning America would have given him this 2-part puff piece otherwise? Come on, no. They got the exclusive and they got permission to ask, and Harry allowed them. And I think that's just gross because he keeps exploiting these family moments, these private moments to get attention to his other stuff that he makes money off of as what he calls the Invictus Games, his fix. Oh, it's so weird. All right, let's break it down. Now, again, I got to start and stop. Apologies if you want to watch it uninterrupted. You can head over to Good Morning America. But here is the first part of the piece on Good Morning America.
In moments, the Duke of Sussex will be hurtling headfirst 60 miles an hour down a winding track of ice in the mountains of Canada.
Keep that foot down.
He's like, yeah, I need a rush. I'm going to go do all the stuff that the wounded veterans do, because I can.
It's all part of his and Duchess Meghan's multi-day tour of the...
Duchess Meghan. She doesn't have a last name anymore, guys. Markle is gone. She's Duchess Meghan. Oh my God, the entitlement.
Site of Invictus Games Vancouver Whistler 2025. The couple giving GMA exclusive access. Harry's the founding...
Though what I will say, sorry to keep interrupting, but they cut around Meghan a lot. Keep that in mind too. Meghan was there. We saw her there, but they do not use Meghan as much as I thought they would. I'm surprised. I bet you she's annoyed.
Patron of the games. And for next year's first ever winter edition, competitors, many of them wounded veterans from up to 25 nations will
Competitors, many of them wounded veterans? I thought the whole thing was only for wounded veterans. Who else is going to do it? Are they going to sneak in non-wounded veterans? Is that what I thought? This was all about the wounded veterans. So just any veteran can sneak in then?
Participate in about a dozen events, including skeleton, that head-first luge. Harry's trying it and bringing me with him.
Make sure that you're nice and relaxed, and then all you have to do is like...
It's like a yoga instructor for the world's scariest yoga.
Let's have GMA and Harry do the skeleton, because that'll help the veterans.
After a brief safety training, we meet competitors at the top.
We are going to be sliding from Maple Leaf Start. We are going to
Who are these elusive wounded veteran competitors? Who are they?
be doing one run from here, reaching up to 100 kilometers an hour. So Arno's first.
I don't want to speak too soon, but the first one.
Yeah.
Are you quite competitive?
Sometimes. Depends on what it is.
Yeah.
He's so... Hold on. Sometimes. He's so boring. This guy is so boring to listen to.
Are you gonna? I feel my competitive juices flying up. We will.
Good luck, mate.
Good.
Oh, so here's Meghan. They really they cut through this quick. Meghan did it too.
Then it was Harry's turn.
They don't even show her lose. Did she do it? I don't know. They cut around her fast.
Don't make international news, okay?
Since leaving the royal family nearly 4 years ago, the Duke and Duchess's every move has made headlines. And just last week, an unexpected diagnosis for Harry's father, King Charles.
How did you get the news that the king was ill?
I spoke to him.
And what did you do next?
I jumped on a plane and went to go and see him as soon as I could.
So there it is, straight from his mouth. I jumped in a plane and went to see him as soon as I could. Now, did he actually see him? But sounds like he did. And he's so excited to tell everybody this. Yeah, I saw my father. Quit saying I have a beef with my father, which he does. Quit saying that. I saw him.
How was that visit for you emotionally?
Look, I love my family. The fact that I was able to get on a plane and go and see him and spend any time with him, I'm grateful for that.
What's sort of your outlook on his health?
That stays between me and him.
An illness in the family.
It's the only time he does it. Of course, can you imagine? Well, he's got the he had to do that. But now the host is going to ask, could this bring you back together?
Can have a galvanizing or sort of reunifying effect for a family.
Absolutely.
Is that possible in this case?
Yeah, I'm sure. Throughout all these families, I see it on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, I'm sure it can reunite us. I see it on all these families. The reuniting of these families. What do you mean? He's just nothing.
The strength of the family unit coming together.
Just physically being in California, how have you processed the fact that there's so much happening back with your family where you come from?
I have my own family,
right?
So as we all do,
yeah.
right? So,
I don't care about them. I focus on my own family. Forget my father and brother and all that stupid royalness.
My family and my life in California is as it is. I've got other trips planned that would take me through the UK or back to the UK. I'll stop in and see my family as much as I can.
That's my.
No, I'll stop in to see them as much as I can. Look at him trying to play like there's no drama.
Next question about your family. How's Harry the dad?
How's what?
How's Harry the dad?
I can't tell you. That's classified.
Okay. It's top secret?
It's classified?
Really?
No, the kids,
making lunches.
The kids are doing great. The kids are growing up like all kids do, very, very fast. They both got an incredible sense of humor and, make us laugh and keep us grounded every single day like most kids do. So.
They complain that, people say our kids are fake. You're not helping, Harry. Confidential. Oh, yeah, they're growing up like kids do. Until we can cast 2 new kids at a certain age.
I'm just very grateful to be a dad.
How are you enjoying your time living in the U.S.?
It's amazing. I love every single day.
Do you feel American?
Do I feel American? No, I don't know. I don't know how I feel.
Would you think about becoming a citizen?
I have considered it. Yeah.
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 What would stop you from doing it?
I have no idea. I'm here standing next to this with these guys, and the American citizenship is a thought that has crossed my mind, but certainly not something that's a high priority for me right now.
He's so boring. He can't string out a word. This guy's life is supposed to be out there inspiring, speaking on behalf of charitable organizations. Am I the only one? I want to hear in the comments. This guy's intolerable to listen to. He's so insufferable.
Aside from Invictus, what's keeping you busy when you're out of the house?
Everything.
Yeah?
Everything in the house, everything outside the house. The mission continues, and every element of the work continues. And then before you know it, February next year, this time in a year's time, we're going to be right here doing all this again. Hopefully you'll be here. And we're going to have the whole of West.
He's like, I won't be here, Harry. Unless there's some drama that you're going to give us, I am not going to be here. Mark my words.
And hopefully the whole of Canada screaming these guys on for an epic games.
Back on the
all of Canada. All right, they're going to do the skeleton, but I just got to offer this. What are your thoughts on that interview? That interview felt, I'll be honest, it didn't feel like he wanted to be there. but he knew he had to give that part of the interview in order to get the headlines. That's how this works. That's how PR and marketing works. You got to give them something for them to show up. And he's no dummy to that. He knows. It's why he made the documentary. It's why he did the press tour and the book. But it all just felt so forced and he's so boring. But he absolutely is grifting off of his family and he's trying to play like there's no drama when clearly there's drama, Harry. But now let's get to the games. Let's watch this.
Skeleton track, Harry making it safely to the bottom, hitting a top speed of 99 kilometers or 61 miles per hour.
Oh, man.
Good thing. I mean, it's like Tom Cruise. He's putting on this whole game so he can just do these things himself.
Good. Well done.
Then,
There's one line from Meghan. Well done.
my turn.
You had 99, I had 98. It's my top speed. It seems to matter so much to you. Where do
It seems to matter so much to you. It seems.
you get the desire to be so involved in helping other people?
I've always had a life of service, and then I get my fix being part of with these guys. There's no version of me coming here, watching them, and not getting involved myself.
He's like, there's no version where I just come and help people. I have to do it all too, so I get something out of it. Like, I don't even think he realizes what he just said. I don't want to come here and just give. I have to do it too, because otherwise I don't do anything. Anyway, so they have a second part of the interview, which we're going to be talking about. I have the second part queued up where they talk more about the Invictus Games. But guess what, guys? We're going to cover part 2. It's less, royal drama over on Popcorn Palace. So if you guys haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that bell, subscribe. Yep, there it is. And then you go and hit the bell. You want to hit all the bells. Like the videos, smash all the things you got to do. Leave a comment down below, Gage. And please support our other content. If you really want to support, you become our Popcorn Patreon, especially if you like our royal coverage. We'll be having a weekly Patreon-only show and so much more. So please support the channel if you can. And what do you think of this interview? Are you bothered by Harry's grifting off of his cancer-stricken father? What are your thoughts? I want to hear them down below. Stay tuned. We got more. And I'll put part 2 right there. Popcorn Palace. Come on over, subscribe, watch part 2. And thank you guys so much for supporting the Popcorn Universe.